This looks really strange. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I am going to be filming a best and worst purchases of 2020. I am very picky when it comes to picking out what my best purchases are. I didn't make a ton of purchases this year. I have a few worst purchases. I thought I would just include these because I didn't want to make a whole video on my worst purchases because I am a very specific shopper and there's only a few things on that list of like what I really regret purchasing this year. Without further ado, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give a thumbs up at the end of this video if you enjoyed it. Let's just dive right in. The first purchase that I had to talk about this year is my iPad Pro. When I was thinking about filming this video, this is the first thing that popped into my head when I thought about what my best purchase of 2020 was. I really feel like my iPad Pro has literally changed my life, and I'm not being dramatic. I have read so many books on here and I started editing my thumbnails on here. I watch all of my YouTube videos in the morning on here. I started doing workouts from here. It is my legit favorite purchase of 2020. If you are debating on getting an iPad, go for it. This is your sign. I always like held off. I always saw these people raving about their iPad Pros and I was like, eh. And then finally when the new one came out, I was like, I'm just gonna bite the bullet and do it because I know I'll use it. And I wasn't wrong. I literally use this thing all the time. This also ties into my second best purchase of this year, and that is the app Procreate. I do all of my thumbnail editing through this app. I have also done a little bit of graphic design stuff for my website, and I have just done so much with this app and I have learned so much. I literally ditched using Photoshop for a little bit because I feel like Procreate can do so much. It is awesome and I've learned so much. I believe it's like a $9.99 purchase one time, not a subscription, which is also a bonus. Definitely my top two purchases of 2020. My next best purchase of 2020 is my journal. This is another thing that immediately I was like, yup, best purchase of 2020, life changer. I started journaling very early this year and it is literally therapy. It is so great to just hop in the journal. At first I was journaling every day and then I started just journaling when I felt like I needed it, and I picked this up more often than not. I found this one on Amazon. It has like the little bookmarker in it so you don't have to flip back to previous pages. I think it's a great idea and a really nice thing to be able to look back on in the future. Literally best $10 I ever spent on Amazon. I call it a journal, but realistically this is just an adult diary. This next thing that I want to talk about was purchased later in the year, but I have definitely gotten my use out of them, and that is my Amazon slippers. Found these through TikTok and never take them off my feet. I've talked about these at least 3 times since I've purchased them, and these are definitely a best purchase of the year because I am getting my use out of them. I am wearing them down so much and they are on my feet every day. Staying on that kind of cozy train, I want to talk about my Aritzia oversized crew neck. When I first purchased this, I never took it off. I swear I would wash it and then put it right back on because it is that cozy and that cute. This is the Aritzia oversized TNA crew neck. I just purchased it in black because I always wear black and it goes with everything. Don't be sleeping on those Aritzia crew necks. Right before filming this video, I was like, is there anything I'm missing? And it was these hair ties right here. I started using these like spiral,
I don't even know what these would really be called,
but they are hair ties. I wear my hair in a ponytail for work, so these things are great because they don't crease your hair, they don't tug at your hair. You can really purchase these anywhere on Amazon, or if you want the fancy ones, you can purchase them from Slip on Sephora.com. One of the best purchases of 2020 that I have is very strange and something that I discovered obviously this year, and that is a tongue scraper. This is so bizarre, but so awesome. I have a weird obsession with brushing my teeth like all the time. I feel like those tongue brushers on the back of your toothbrush never get the job done. At least for me. I mean, I drink coffee and I have like that gross taste in my mouth.
This might be like TMI.
Or even after I eat chocolate. Like, I don't know, it's just gross. Using this tongue scraper, really getting in there. This thing is awesome. I got these on Amazon and really great. really love this thing. This next thing is my fanny pack. I was actually gifted this by Cara Sport, but they're not like sponsoring this or anything. I had to do an Instagram post for them and I picked out this fanny pack and I'm obsessed. I never use a purse anymore. I used to be really into using a backpack and now this is my ultimate go-to. I bring this thing everywhere. I strap it around like all cute and stuff to wear it across my chest. I've gotten my use out of it, and although it isn't a purchase I made, it's one of my best purchases of 2020 because technically I did pick it out. So another thing that I almost forgot that was a commitment for my body, and that is my second hole piercing. I got my second hole piercing on Valentine's Day this year. I have had my second hole piercing before. I've actually gotten my ears pierced like a billion times. Does anyone else have this problem where you have to get your ears pierced so many times because they close? I literally had like 5 ear piercings, and then I got yelled at in high school for having ear piercings on, and I had to take them out and they closed in like a day. I finally got my second hole pierced. I do want a third hole. I might do that in 2021. But I got my second hole pierced. It was a stud, and now I have these adorable Missouri hoops. These are just the small gold hoops from them. They are made out of real gold. I made sure to buy real gold jewelry to be able to cure them faster because obviously I have sensitive ears and everything closes. Another one of my best purchases this year are my AirPod Pros. I have been talking about these in the past couple videos. I don't know what I was doing before I had AirPod Pros. They literally are life changers. When I am on the treadmill, I can hear nothing. I can't even hear the treadmill running because of the noise cancellation, and I adore that. This was definitely on my list this year, although I purchased them later in the year. I think I purchased them like a month ago, but you know what? They deserve to be on this list. A very random but very beneficial purchase this year are my shipping bags. These bags are a game changer if you sell anything on Poshmark, Depop, Etsy. If you sell anything, these are amazing. I purchased them on Amazon and I have used a good chunk of them. They have made shipping things so much easier. I used to always be like running around trying to find a box to ship things in. These have been great. It comes with a pack of 100 and I think it's like $12. Before I dive into my worst purchases of 2020, the last thing that I want to mention on my best purchases is what I'm filming with right now, and that is my ring light slash tripod. This thing has been a game changer for filming this year. I started filming this year more than ever and I always needed good lighting, and this thing has just been the easiest thing to set up and the easiest thing to use. There's a dimmer on it to make it brighter or darker, and there's also like a color changing thing to make the light either colder or warmer. Alright, now let's move on to my worst purchases of 2020. These are the products that I totally regret buying and I find really no use for. Everyone's opinion might be different. Some people might love these products, but these just didn't work out for me. The first thing that I'm gonna mention is a planner, and this is the Panda planner. Got this on Amazon. I was really excited about it. I even bought like little color pens to make it all pretty and stuff, and it ultimately was a no-go for this year. I mean, obviously with the pandemic and everything happening, a lot of things were unplanned and taken out of my calendar, so it just turned into like me not wanting to like sit down every Sunday and write down the entire week. So I purchased this in January and I stopped using it in February. It didn't last very long and it kind of looks like this. I don't know if you guys can even really see the inside, but it's basically hourly planning out your week. That's kind of how I thought I was gonna roll for the year, but that's not really what worked out. I do use my phone calendar a lot more. I put everything in my phone. There's like I'm grateful for, I'm excited about, my priorities, my full-on schedule. I'm very into manifesting and I was looking forward to using this, using like the gratitude part of it, and I just never ended up doing it. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this. I might just keep it somewhere in storage, and if I ever want to end up using it, I can, because you write your own dates in. But yeah, definitely a purchase that I'm not too happy about this year. My next regretful purchase. This looks really strange. My next regretful worst purchase is these things right here. This looks so bizarre. I don't even know if I feel comfortable sharing this, but these are cupping tools. Basically, these are those tools that like you do the cupping method with. I thought I would be into this and I tried it like to do a massaging technique on my leg. It's basically like cupping acupuncture. I've seen the celebs do it on Real Housewives and I was all about it. Like, you're supposed to put this on and cup your face. I think I did it maybe twice and then I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I used it literally twice. So these will stay probably in my bathroom drawer for the rest of my life. You never know when you're gonna want a good cupping sesh. Let me know in the comments down below if any of you have ever done cupping or if you know the proper way to do it. Like, should I try it again? Let me know. And my last regretful purchase of 2020 is this right here. This is something that I purchased when I was trying to learn how to do the splits and the handstands. I quickly gave up on that, but it'll come back. I'm just like not very flexible. And I bought this thinking it would help me, but I don't really know what I'm doing. And I feel like it's just not something I pick up all the time. I'd rather just like stretch on the floor and do a yoga session than use this contraption. So basically it's a string, rope, whatever, with a lot of different loops and you can stick your hands in it, your legs in it, and like, not gonna do that again. You stick your hands in it, your legs in it to kind of like stretch you out. It did come with a little book to show you how to do the different things, but I never picked this up. I used it for like a week because I thought I was like into it. So that is my best and worst purchases of 2020. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I am so close to 10,000 subscribers, which is kind of insane to me. I didn't think I would actually hit it this year, but I might. There's a chance. So if you haven't subscribed yet, be a part of this team and hit that subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!